The biggest airports in the nation is slowly getting back on track after a possible cyber attack this weekend. Officials at Seattle Tacoma International say their internet and phone services went down Saturday morning. And at last check, they were still working to return to full service. Yesterday, Alaska Airlines posted to X that the airport's baggage sorting system was extremely limited as well. They urged flyers to try to avoid a checked bag if possible. And experts say it should be a wake-up call to take action. Airport staff first discovered unauthorized activity on the port system, and they worried it could be a problem as we get closer to Labor Day weekend. Maddie White from our sister station in Seattle has our continuing coverage.
Yes, I got 2 machines down here.
Throughout the weekend, SCA airport staff have had limited internet access,
including our ability to send and receive data, including email.
But the public also lost access to the airport's website, portseattle.org. No word yet on who did the hacking or why.
So we don't know specifically what anyone might be after. We're still conducting active investigations going on right now.
A cybersecurity expert I spoke to, Emil Sayeg, says,
this is not something new.
Ransomware attacks grew 74% across the world last year, according to the Director of National Intelligence, with U.S. entities most heavily targeted.
Airports are big prizes for hackers because you disrupt a lot of people's lives.
What would be the motive? Is it money or something bigger?
I think this is probably motivated by people trying to figure out whether they can attack our critical infrastructure.
In October of 2022, the websites for Chicago O'Hare Airport, LAX, ATL, and 11 others were also temporarily disabled by cyber attackers.
A brute force attack on systems.
In that case, Russian protesters claimed responsibility.
But this looks like it's something different because it has been ongoing, up and down, and it is affecting, it looks like, some of the baggage handling systems.
While SEA's staff work to find answers,
we can't yet say when this will be resolved.
Pressure's on. The TSA expects next weekend to be the busiest Labor Day weekend on record across U.S. airports.
Imagine if this was next weekend.
An expected 8.5% more crowded than last year's. But Sayeg says the bigger risk is if we don't act to protect ourselves in the future.
The danger right now is that we move on and we forget about this after everything's recovered. It is not that complicated to protect against these threats.
And according to airport officials, TSA was not compromised, but witnesses say they did see long lines at security check-ins Sunday afternoon.